Are you in, by the way? There you are.
I might be in a call.
Just spectate.
I'm also in a call with my friends who have played a Fortnite Death Run. I kinda tempted to do that Death Run, you know.
Imagine not having friends that try to make you quit commentating.
They have tried.
I know, they're constantly trying. I'm just getting hashtag Rovey out right now.
Should I actually, should you actually, like... Oh no, I disconnected. Oh no. I can't, honestly can't be asked. I want to play Fortnite Death Run with my friends. Is that okay?
If you want to leave, I can invite Jeansy.
Yeah, but...
Right, you do that. Have fun.
Yeah, bye. Bye.
Jeansy, you can commentate.
Everybody.
I'm good. Besides trying to my mates trying to get me to, quit what I'm doing and starting a hashtag Grovey out. But you know.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh well. You've got the vastly better co-commentator in myself. Trust me.
Don't let CMD hear that.
Oh, I'm assuming he's gone to play Fortnite with his friends.
He has.
Exactly. I would never
I
do
joined an
that.
invite to the game.
I would never do that to you, Rovi. Would never. Yeah, I'm just starting up the old Xbox, and yeah. We can hop right into this commentating business.
You're not in Yowie.
I am currently... My game just crashed. Let's go. Perfect start. Oh, there we go. Now we're in.
I hate this game.
This is such
So
a
bad.
such a brilliant game. Great time to be alive.
It's one of the worst online, in an online sense, one of the worst games I've played. It's dreadful.
Everyone's already loading. Just realised I can't swear. Yes. Okay, what's... Are you guys in yet?
We're starting to load this, so everyone's rolling up now.
Please! This game is so slow when it loads. I'm a spectator, I think, hopefully.
But you think you kind of have to be, you can't let you drive.
Yeah, exactly. Speak up. Is it lights out yet, or are we still just loading it?
They're still loading.
Oh, please, please, God. Please, God. Let's not have another one. Sam. Oh no, Sam.
What? Oh, why is he the only one that's still loading?
Oh. Nearly good to
Formation
go.
and app time. Right, Discord. Gee, I've got 9 messages from you.
Oh, yeah. I love commentating.
Thank you.
Passionate
Got 3
about
pings.
commentating. 3 things. Oh, it says waiting for players for me.
I'm gonna make sure I get me to say wackus bonkus.
What?
I don't know. I think he's kind of autistic.
Severely.
Actually, no, I don't think I know.
So I can't.
That'd be Callum Rowe.
So is it waiting for players? Or can I just not see anything?
Yay, formation
Yes,
lap.
yes,
For the second
finally.
time.
For the second time, then we're going to get underway under the lights here.
Had almost crashed. That Jack.
Okay. So I guess we'll go through the grid then.
This aggressive on the weaving.
Alright, predicted pit stop strategy today from AWS. A 1-stop medium to the hards. 2-stop softs to mediums, or maybe you can risk it and go soft to hards. What do you think about that, Groby?
That was my original thought. For a lot of people that are on the soft would probably try to stretch it. I know that there are plenty of drivers here that can take it longer, and that no, I'm saying there's those drivers here that can take it long on a set of softs or a set of mediums, set of hards, whatever, and that will definitely be able to stretch it. Maybe if it's just one that can make the strategy work. But I think the soft hard is the way to go if you feel you can do it, because you just go gain that place all that time you're going to get, and then places you just from the 1 stop, compared to people that having to make that 2nd stop and lose track position. Just like I was saying to CMD earlier, you don't want to lose track position. Yeah, that is my personal opinion. You're the driver, you know what you're doing.
Of course.
What would you personally do?
I mean, personally, I'd qualify on the mediums. The medium seems like a very qualifiable tyre to not lose too much time and still have an advantage going into the race. Obviously, most of the top 10, bar Sam, is actually on the soft tyres. And yeah, seems like a good approach for this.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for your opinion and your views. Hopefully, we won't get stuck on the grid this time, as the track starts to reset itself, as Sam has overtaken Shuey on the formation lap, but that is the game being broken.
I think this will be a very...
what are your opinions on the recent addition of race engineers, then?
Race engineers? I mean, obviously, started the whole trend, just saying. But yeah, I think they can be very useful at times, especially if you're in a tough battle, as I think we're going to see at the front here today, between Shuey, Sam, maybe even the likes of Capella. Yeah, I think it will be...
Obviously, SBT Sam's does have one, but his race engineer Harry can't be here today. But right, we have one light, we have 2,
5
3,
red lights.
4 and 5, and it is lights out and away we go. It's a very slow start for most of the front runners, and Shuey starts to bog down as Jack gets up into P2. Jack now P1. The reigning world champion. That is Sam that's gone very far off.
Sam's got 10 seconds.
People start dropping back, and Server Face has gone down to P19. P20 now, as a time penalty for big massive Sam as he goes very far off. Haronsky in the podium positions behind Shuey, but Jack sets himself off on the P1 off turn 1 and now leads with a comfortable 7/10 gap coming out of sector 1. Haronsky with a great start in P3 with a 3-place gain. Japella not losing any places behind Sam, now makes a move on him, make him lose a place now. And that is P4 for big massive Sam, P5 for Japella, P6 for Lewis, is making places up. Finn in P7 with a 2-place gain, and Nicole Morton goes down to P8 for a very solid qualifying, and SPT Sam has dropped the place as well.
Wow, yeah, very hectic start then. I think Sir with Face just didn't get off the line at all. Obviously making moves up now. Starting on the medium tyres, obviously not what he wanted, probably to bog down. Lewis obviously made 5 places off the line from P11 now up to P6. Joe Pella bogged down quite a little bit there.
Luigi's gone round. No, look, Luigi. A11's gone round.
A11
at turn 12.
From qualifying P10, unluckily goes round and touch the inside curve.
It's such a commonplace to see people spinning, as Sam has made the move on Finn, puts himself in P8. Finn was obviously a title contender last year. He's been passed by a rookie now. I'm not sure what we're going to see from him this season. Was it just... I can't think we can say it's a fluky season last year. He was very quick last year. As I finally got the pit stop strategy. We've already spoken to us about that. But Horonsky's now P2. He is on the softs though compared to Shuey. So Shuey didn't obviously get off the line as well, being on their mediums. But I'll come down to Sarah and Luigi, as they're quite close. Obviously they are medium runners. Obviously not many of. No, there's more mediums than soft runners, but they're not going to be as quick, and they're mostly in the midfield and the back of the pack. So we'll see how they go. But how do you feel about that start? It was nice and clean, besides Sam getting his time penalty.
I mean, it was quite...
was that what you were expecting?
Well, kind of not really. Horonsky with a fantastic start at the minute, up into P2. 4 places off the start, incredible start from him. Pressure must be on for Aston Martin to impress as his teammate Sheehan. Down in P12, however...
I mean, he's gained places.
He did gain
At least
places,
he's gained places.
Yeah. DJ Perks as well, with quite an awful start. 6 places down on where he originally started in P5. Bronski with a 129.9 to get us going here for the fastest lap of the race on lap 3.
The Shuey then going to start to come under pressure from Big Massive Sam in the Ferrari, as he is only 4 tenths behind Shuey, who looked very impressive in qualifying. But like I said earlier, he's on mediums compared to a set of softs. Not much is going to keep it. Can you keep a driver as quick as Sam behind you? But any driver on softs is really going to not going to struggle at all to get past a set of mediums, especially so early on in the race.
But quite actually a close train here between first to about 6th, 7th Cal Autumn up into this back of this train here. Yeah, so the first 7 actually quite close together. Around 5 seconds from first to 7th at the minute. So yeah, quite a close battle yet.
This is going to be an exciting one to watch as it all unfolds, and it's just a bit of strategy play. The fact that there are 2 cars on hards going for that hard medium strategy, wouldn't be the strategy I chose or I would choose, but take it extremely long. As someone's span at his monkey there, span, no, not span, going very slow, no front wing.
No front wing.
Not sure what's happened there. Oh, he's got A11 tries to go around the outside of him. He's going to try and make the move on Drift King. He's done it. Makes the move on Drift King with a car going slower in front of him.
Yeah, good move.
Oh, it's Monkey almost hits Drift King. He can't get slowed down for the corner, and Drift King's not going to be happy as that as he gets held up.
Oh, he's got 5 seconds
Face
as well.
then going to go for the move and makes the move.
Speeding
but not for long, as they stay side by side between Sarah and Face and Binker, but he has got the job done. Now it's P14 for Sarah with Face, and Horonsky's got past Shuey.
Has he?
No, Horonsky's already ahead of Shuey.
Oh yeah.
Sam got ahead of Shuey, and Shuey got back ahead of him. Something happened up there, I believe that's what it was.
Yeah, Sam seems to be pressuring Shuey quite a lot here.
He's going to get DRS down this back straight.
DRS. So this could be a very interesting S section here. Shuey also gets DRS.
He overtakes enabled for Sam. He's going to get... Is he going to go for the move?
Not just yet.
He's not, just a bit too far back to go for it. Into that turn 11. Quite a dodgy move. If you're close enough, you can go for a dive bomb and make it stick. But it's have you got the balls to do it? That's where you've got to draw the line, or where you've got to think. Someone's gone off as a McLaren. That's Span. I believe it's Jacob. It is, yes. Got a front wing. Has got a front wing. Not sure what happened to Jacob then. But Sarah facing now P11. But 3 tenths gaps are between Lewis and Japella.
Oh,
as Sam and Shuey run side by side. Who's going to get the better traction? It's going to be Shuey, but the overtake and the DRS is what's going to help Sam. As they're going to crawl themselves now
Sam around the outside.
into Q4. corner
Q4.
for?
Oh, they make
I don't know.
contact.
Contact, and Shuey goes round.
Shuey
Shuey,
round
though, I personally, I'm going to
Oh,
say
and
Sam's out.
DNF'd. Sam's out. I think Shuey
Sam
hit
has
Sam.
hit Shuey. Sam has hit Shuey.
Oh dear.
Oh,
I think that's just an unfortunate collision there. But Shuey down into
Got a
P7.
that's a
Safety
big
car.
crash.
Now, this could be very strategic for the soft runners who may want to switch onto the hard tyres. Is that something that they want to go for?
I think it could be. Go for the set of hards and really try and take them to the end, or go for a set of mediums and try the 2-lap.
And of course, it gives an opportunity for someone like Debran or Spirit Lotus to catch back up, considering their poor starts and vice versa, their little spins. It also gives people such as Jacob with like flat-spotted or overheated tyres to cool them down, maybe even running for his pit stop to change them. And yeah, it pretty much brings the pack closer together, and this could be a very entertaining start to the race. Have we got any team radio?
Just Red Bull to the FIA.
Red Bull to the FIA.
I need to get my beat machine for a minute.
Beat machine.
So it was what the. Oh, it doesn't. I meant turn my volume up.
The beat machine doesn't work.
What?
No.
What the?
Yep, there we go.
Was he doing? He tried to overtake off the track.
Of course, you're asking Sam's if he's okay. He's fine.
He says
but
he is. Oh, I've got to get on my beat machine again. Asked my driver if he's okay. He says he is fine. Just I pressed speak too early.
Nope.
Just really pissed off right now. I thought I'll just use the beat machine for no reason. I'm gonna have to do some practice on the beat machine right now. But
Sherry said it's not over yet, and then he has said, I think he's made a pit stop, and he said, okay, never mind, it's over.
Who was that? Was that Shuey?
Shuey, yeah, down into P17, then I think he's changed for the hard tyres. No, he's on the
He has
mediums.
gone for the hard, so he's going to try the strategy I suggested.
Yeah.
I think it could work.
Japella then.
A very good driver.
What?
But how does Sam? How's that? Sam is P11. If he pitted, he has come off so much better than Shuey. I've got a feeling that was I don't know really what to say. Personally, I think it's a racing incident.
Yeah, definitely a racing incident.
To think that Sam was on the inside the outside for the first turn, isn't it?
Yeah. I just think
Shuey kind of came across.
Yeah. I definitely think Shuey...
He kind of went a bit left to go for a right-hander, which
yeah.
kind of surprises me. Personally, I wouldn't suggest that as a move. Obviously, I don't think anyone would suggest going left for a right-hander. But yeah, we can't say anything. The FIA will look into it. But personally, what do you think? Jacob has retired from this race.
Ooh, Jacob retiring then. Leaves us down to 18 runners. But yeah, definitely a racing incident. Maybe Shuey could have left a bit more space for Sam. Obviously, I think he just got on the curb on that outside there, and he obviously just couldn't really turn anywhere. Went into Shuey. Shuey went for a spin, and as Sam said on the radio, someone hit Shuey round. He was still spinning back onto the circuit, no fault of his own, trying to avoid him out of nothing. Nothing could have been done. Yeah. So...
Yeah, that is what Sam was saying after he hit him.
Big gains then for Sheehan, Binkers and Squidge, and or even Finn, who finds himself in P2.
Oh, that's very good for them too. Right, we have got Sam here to talk about the incident.
Sam.
Is it included? Yeah, go on, Georgia. Unlucky, very, very unlucky. As Haas, a team owner, I can't say anything. You know, I'm annoyed, just as annoyed as you are.
Yeah.
You're out. But,
It was so annoying. I felt like I had good pace as well. Probably could have finished in the points today. There's not much I could have done. Battling hard ahead. Shui got hit. Spinning round. Rolling back onto the circuit. I hit the brakes. Tried to swerve out of the way. Not much I could have done because he was rolling. He was rolling back onto the track the way I tried to avoid him. Hit into him. Out. Nothing I could have done.
Ooh,
It's annoying.
Almost, yeah, that's
It's kind of annoying, to be fair.
This is a very backed up pack that Joe Pella's creating, and I think very strategic from the AlphaTauri man here. Safety car is going to come in this lap if you haven't guessed already.
No driver's going to be happy about this.
Nobody's happy. It's a
we'll
complete
interview
traffic
in a
jam.
minute as
off
Joe Pella now
goes.
for the restart. He's caught Finn napping very nicely. There's 9/10 gap, and Luigi's made the move on Hotspur.
Squidge could get the move on Perks here.
What is weird happening between Honchkin and Luigi? Some hash shenanigans from which something Sam will understand back there. But
Jack's
going
gone
for the
down the
move, going
inside.
deep is Jack on Binkers, and Binkers just leaves the space. No point battling him there. But
Luigi and
most
Wolski
importantly, Joe.
left him a bit no space.
Joe Pella didn't pit. Someone's gone round. That's drifting going round. Is he doing as his username says? Is he drifting? I was expecting an answer from you there, Jinsey.
Sorry?
I was kind of hoping there'd be an answer from you there.
Well, where? What answer?
I asked if he was what's his name was drifting, but he didn't answer me.
Am I getting interviewed or am I going to sit here?
Oh yeah.
Right, okay. Patient, alright, we're just talking about the restart.
Decent restart then for Binkers. Still sat in P7 then. Shuri down in P14. Made a couple of places off at the start behind the harsh driver's service phase. Cal down in P12 after pitting. Joe Pella, his teammate, leads the way. Then I think I saw a spin.
Horonsky's gone very
Horonsky.
far off and almost rejoined into Big Massive Sam. Someone's gone off, that's Binkers going round. But interviewing ST Sams. We'll come back to that. Obviously, you're currently getting messages we've seen from our friends, your friend, our friend, does their support mean a lot to you?
Yeah, I mean, nothing we can do now to change that. Just gotta look forward to Imola, try and change it around, score points there. I felt the pace was good enough to get the points. Sticking with the cars ahead in that train, it's just a shame what happened, really.
Yeah, it is unfortunate to see, but we'll quickly talk to you from what we saw of the incident. We were watching the race, we were watching the battle unfold. What happened was, it was going into the letters. Sam tried to go round on the outside, and Shui kind of, not swiped across, but came across just a little tiny bit and tapped him, and got him, out of shape, and almost put him round. So obviously neither driver we feel is at fault.
Yeah.
I believe you'll probably see a clip of it later. But
Racing incident, really.
Yeah, definitely.
Not much I could have done to avoid. It's a shame.
It was hard fighting.
Jack lining up the move on Perks here, maybe
right.
going to get him into
We'll,
turn 1. So
I
with
will
face gets
definitely
3
speak to you
seconds.
after the race and get a proper little debrief with you.
Yeah.
Here we go
I'll
then.
speak to you soon.
This is going to be close.
Yeah, speak to you soon.
Finn, Perks and Jack then. Jack
Gonna go
moves
3
out to the
wide.
slipstream. They might go 3 wide here.
Horrible camera
Down
angle.
the main
Select.
straight. It's an awful camera angle. But Jack will go down the inside of the pair of them. Can he
Is
make
Jack
the
gonna make the
double
move?
overtake?
Yes,
He
oh,
does.
the voice
It's
crack.
an incredible move so far, but can the Alpines get back at them? Obviously side by
That's
side
the
at the
battling.
moment.
The Alpine battling. There's loose
So
marbles on
Jack
both their
takes
front
P2
lights.
then. Perks takes P3. Finn, the
Someone's
massive
gone off.
loser. Someone's gone off. I'm not
RF
sure who
wet
it is.
has gone off.
Yes, Binker's narrowly avoiding.
Big
has to
spin,
go
almost
low.
a spin for Binkers, but he didn't quite get it around. Didn't get the rotation. But Squidge, P5,
Sheehan down-
Horonsky
Horonsky down the inside
going
of
for the move
Sheehan.
on his teammate, makes it
Very
stick.
clean. Sam's
Big
still
massive
there as
Sam's
well.
now right on him, not going the wrong way. But most importantly, got to remember the 10-second time penalty.
Yes.
Sam.
Yeah. And
That
then
was, I believe that probably could be
taken off.
Yeah, I believe when we get the analysis back later in the week, we will see that that gets removed. I don't think he deserved 10 seconds, but we will see.
I mean, I think he slowed down enough, definitely. I think the FIA quite harsh, actually, giving him 10 seconds rather than 2 or 3. But yeah, I mean, he gave all the places back that he gained off the start. Obviously, not being able to make the first turn. I'm not sure what actually happened. Hopefully, Sam got a clip of it. But yeah, now trailing behind the Aston Martins, but he is only really going to finish around P14 at the minute, considering his penalties. So yeah,
He has got Sam. I think if you look up
Yeah.
the definition of pace in the
Oh, yeah.
dictionary,
Big
you
massive
probably will
Sam's
see a
name will
picture
show
of
up.
Sam.
absolutely.
He is definition of speed. The opening of cars. I think that is. Oh, Squidge makes contact with Finn. We're watching him
he's gone
spin.
round, yeah.
Squidge loses the rear. Squidge goes round.
Sam got
Lucky
perfect
avoids the
view for
wall, I
that
do
then.
believe. But that's unfortunate for him. That's just another bit of racing. They clip and round they go. Got big dive bomb by Shuey as he taps and Shuey making a little bit of contact. But Shuey makes the move now into P10. Completely forgot about him in this race. So we just haven't heard much out of him. But Refwek, I don't know what to call him. RFWEC? RFWEC? Refwek is just easier.
Yep.
Okay, it's a
Refwek.
time penalty. But a big train
Ooh,
from
close.
P2 back to P6.
Maybe some
No,
teammate
P3 to
play.
P6, sorry.
Maybe some teammate play going on from Alpine here. Unless they're
I believe
battling.
there probably will just be. Finn shouldn't go for the move now. He should just
he
stick
won't.
in for
He
the
will
DRS.
stay
That's what he's going to do. Haront gets all up on the curb. It's a good little exit for him.
Oh, it's a
though. We're
great
gonna
exit
watch
from
Haronsky.
Vronsky. Sam's there as
We
well,
watch
though.
on behind. Sam's right on his
He
rear.
could look for the move.
Is he
going to
go for the
turn
move?
one?
Has he got the balls to go
Both
for
the
it? They're going
Alpines.
three wide.
He's going to go for the quadruple overtake, is he? 3 wide into the turn 1.
Oh, Sam's
Ooh,
almost
Sam
lost
got
it.
spun a little bit.
Sam
She
has a
had
big
takes
little.
advantage there. Incredible.
That's unlucky for him.
Vronsky then looking for the move on Finn to take P3 then. Around the outside Vronsky goes. We've seen it once. It hasn't worked beforehand. But he gets the move done. Is Finn still there? He is
Perk's now
not.
going to go for the move.
Perk.
Finn just lets Perk through
Yeah, I
almost
think-
there.
Finn like perks through there. But Vronsky back up into P3. Yeah, decent drive from him so far. Jock obviously.
This is, going well, I believe, for
Yeah.
both Alpines. I think P4 and P5.
of
They're going to go make another switch now.
Yeah, I think it's going to be quite a team game from these two Alpines. I spent a little
They
bit
are.
of time working
They
behind.
aren't. I thought they were going to go for a switch and how close they were coming out of coming out of Q. Why do I keep saying P? Coming out of turn 10. But Calmore going for the move on Lewis and going the wrong way. Are they side by side? They are. No, they're not. They are. No, they're not. They're not. They almost were. But Shuey right on the back as Lewis almost runs into the back of Cal Morton.
He's going to look for the
But
move though, Lewis. Around the outside.
Goes to the outside. Is he going to go
He's gonna
for it? No, but he's very slow on the entry to turn 14.
Final
and
corner then.
has
Cal Morton gets a
to go right
slipstream
into the
on
back
Sam.
end.
Can
I'm
Cal
just
go
watching
for the move
from
here?
the back of Shuey. Shuey's on board.
Round the
as
outside,
they're-
Cal
It's
goes.
so close up here.
It's a good
And
move.
Sam gonna make the move. Make
just
the,
yet,
not
but
make
Cal
the move.
Morton
Hold
loses
on
out
to the
to
plate.
Lewis.
Cal Morton loses so much time. Defends the outside nicely to Lewis. Is Lewis gonna come to the
Gonna
inside?
go
Yes,
down
he
the
is. Late lunge.
inside.
Plenty of room left. And we
Still
ride on
room
board with
there.
Shuey to watch
Side
his
by
unfold.
side.
They're
This
side by
never
side,
works
a little
too
bit of
well.
wheel banging. But Lewis can make the move.
Cal can go down the inside here.
And
No,
Shuey's
Lewis
now going to
backs
go for
off.
it down the inside, but it gets boxed in by Lewis. He can't exactly go anywhere.
Woo!
But he's going to
Cal
make the move.
Morton's
Anyway, as
in.
Callum Mort goes round, that's so if he's going to benefit from that, puts himself into the points.
Yeah, good recovery drive so far from Sir with Face. Obviously, not getting off the line too well. Up into the
He's
points
currently
now.
made places now, hasn't he?
Yeah,
Because
4 places up
he's
from where he started.
yeah. And Sam going to go for this is the move I was talking about earlier, going to the inside. You've got to have the balls to do it. He did have the balls, but he didn't make the stick there. He didn't make the move stick.
As I said, this
Yeah,
is
but
still
bad.
quite a close train from P3 downwards, pretty much. Even Sir with Face trying to get in.
Right,
onto
Sheehan
the
then, by the way, going to go for the move on Finn. Into keep saying into turn
Into the
14.
final corner.
Cuts the corner a little bit, forces Finn off. Oh, Finn's not going to be happy with that.
Finn's
but
going
Finn's
into the
pitting.
pits.
Finn boxes.
Boxing then.
Is that
Hard
front
one
wing
shot
change?
attack.
I assume it isn't. I don't see a front wing.
It's
No,
not
no
a front wing
This
change.
is a legitimate
He's going
pit
onto the
stop.
hard tyres then.
Going for the one stop then.
Yeah. Quite an interesting
And so with
strategy.
Face overtaken Chewy. No, he hasn't. That the graphic glitch for a
They're
minute.
side by
no,
side,
he has.
though.
He has. Yeah, he has overtaken him.
Chewy's got back past him though.
I didn't realise I was right behind him.
So
Great
with
bit
Face
of
doing
battling.
so
between these
well.
two. Lewis though is really close to Sheehan. Is he going to go for the dive bomb?
He does go for the
side
move.
by side, nice and clean.
Great
Gonna
little
make the
bit of
move.
racing. Forces Sheehan just a tad bit wide, but now Sheehan could look for
Sheehan
the
and clean
move.
racing don't exactly go together, do they?
Not too well. Likes to complain, but hey, not much you can do there.
No, Finn,
Finn
gets
gets
a 5 second time, 3 second time penalty. Sorry.
Yeah. On board with Shuey, he's sniffing the rear end of Sheehan there. Sheehan, a bit laggy, but we digress. Maybe looking for the move into turn 1 is Shuey. Yeah, definitely a move that could happen. Or maybe down this straight, if he can get it lined up, maybe go for a little bit of a dive, but no, he keeps it sensible. He knows what he's doing here. He's gonna look for the DRS then.
I take it we're riding on board with Shuey.
Yes, Shuey, sorry.
Yeah, he did almost run into the back of Sheehan, or he did run into the back of Sheehan, I'm not entirely sure. But they both have DRS and overtake,
Side by
but it's
side,
who's
down
gonna
the
have
inside
the
goes
better
Shuey.
traction, and it is going to be
Good
Shuey.
move from Shuey.
He is the faster driver, no offence to Sheehan.
Oh yes.
But it is fact, Shuey is faster, but Sheehan's got a very good little exit.
Sheehan could get him back here.
And if it wasn't for the DRS of Shuey, he would have got the place.
Yeah, I think he would have gotten the place back.
But, Monkey Pits, the Brawn Pits. Then has he been lapped? I think he has been lapped at
I
this
think
point.
he has been lapped, yes. Ooh, Sat with Face gets a little bit squiggly on the exit there. Just about manages to save it from the spin. Pretty impressive move.
Don't scare me like that.
Looking a bit shaky at the minute, but maybe just a bit
Yellow
nervous.
flag, someone's
Yellow
gone off.
flags and
That's
sector
fit.
ones.
That's rough whack, that's bad.
Roughweck's gone for a little bit of a spin.
Whack. I kind of need to see what his. I need to message him and see how he wants us to pronounce his name. But as the battles for battle for like what P6 they're battling for it. Oh God no, gonna have to come right on board with Sam. What I was saying about 7/10 Joe Pella has no Jack to Joe Pella. Jack has really brought in that gap as we watch on from behind. As we watch the battles behind, the gaps have really been closing. For that front runners. Perks
PJ
pits.
Perks comes in then, Sam takes P4, Shuey comes into P6. Maybe looking for the move on Lewis then.
Is he going to
Could
go
be a
for it
cheeky
late?
little dive.
He does shape up for the
No, he
move, but
doesn't. He looks
decides
for it.
against it. Decides to be sensible.
Oh, Lewis goes a bit wide, misses the apex. Could be a good run for Shuey.
That's a horrific little bit. What happened to
It's such a
yeah,
poor
but
exit
Jack
from
has made the
Shuey.
move on Japella. They're side by side. Didn't even see the battle up there, but sorry. Jack leads now the opener of season number 4, and Sarah's got ahead of Sheehan, but we're going to run on board. Are they side by side? I think they are.
Yeah,
I feel really
interesting
bad now,
battle for
because
the
I've
lead
just-
here.
I've just ignored a side by side battle, but and there's another one behind. Very good at battling between Shuey and Lewis. No, Lewis backs out for turn 9. Thought they were going to go side by side.
This is quite an interesting
Look,
battle for
turn
the
10.
lead here. It's actually quite close here. Pella catching up to the back of Jack, who manages to get past, obviously, last season's world champion, coming up against Joe Pella, who didn't actually get a drive in season 3, racing for my team, the AlphaTauri team.
I'm very surprised he didn't get a drive last season, considering how quick he is.
He is very, very quick. He must have had some special requests not to drive or something like that. But obviously, this race demonstrating how much pace he has,
Jack
and
pits.
Jack coming into the
Is
pits.
he going to go for the move? He's baited him.
Jack comes in. Joe Pella takes
It's a
the
little
lead.
cheeky little bait though.
Yeah.
That was by the way, Jack has put on mediums.
Jack has put on Jack? Oh yeah, Jack comes in for mediums then.
Cal got ahead of Sir.
Cal up into the into 10th place. We'll see how long that lasts, but Lewis gets overtaken by Shuey. Clean moves just down the inside on the straight. Up next, Big Massive Sam could be on for a podium place after, was it an early pit stop or was it an early spin? It was a spin, I believe.
Who was that?
Shuey.
Shuey. Yeah, it was getting hit, wasn't it? I think these two are the two that made contact for Shuey to lose all his places. So this is round 2. Hopefully we won't have both drivers donning their boxing gloves for this little battle. But it will be exciting. That's all we can say. Right now.
Keep you guys posted on whether Joe Pella comes into the pits or not, and likewise with Vronsky.
The tyres getting
Pella stays
looking
out.
to become a bit dead, as many drivers on 16 lap, Squidge on 16, and Joe Pella's on 17 lap old tyres. He's got to be pitting soon.
Everyone opts to stay out here, I think. Yeah.
Big Massive Sam has been passed by Shuey.
Wow, Shuey making up a lot of places then, about a plate per lap. Maybe looking for the move on Vronsky then.
It's just feints to the inside very early, but comes back across knowing that there's no point. But are these two going to end up going side by side again in Luigi pits?
Yeah, it could be entirely possible that down this back straight here.
Yeah, down this straight is where we've seen so many overtakes performed, and where we're going to see most of the overtakes performed, really. Actually, no, so like a lot of overtakes will be performed down here in the following 18 lap. No, more than a little less than 18 laps. 9 laps, sorry.
We've got information on how to pronounce RFWEC's name, and I believe
is it RFWEC?
Yes, I believe it is. Or for short, we could just say RF. But yeah, confirmation. It is not Rufwek.
Right, we'll go with RF then.
We'll go with RF.
But Shuey on the back of Vronsky is probably going to make the move down the main straight for P2.
Sam and Lewis still there though. Lewis might actually go look for a little bit of a dive. And Sam, he's gotten quite a nice exit, but too far back.
It's a bit far back, I doubt it.
Shuey goes down the inside of Vronsky.
And he's going to get that move done very cleanly. People pitting, then Squidge and Sheehan finally decide to bring it into the box.
So with Faith, credit to him, up into P6 at the minute. I don't think he's pit yet, has he?
With that. Yeah, he must have done. He's on 12 lap old mediums.
Ooh,
must have pit on the safety car.
Yeah, carrying the team then at the minute. As unfortunately Sam's did retire though. And it is still Japella leading, who hasn't pit yet. Must be feeling pretty good on those tyres. Shuey under pressure from Vronsky, Sam, and even Lewis, as a little bit of a train there starting to form. Vronsky goes a bit wide, nearly hitting the back of Shuey. But yeah, pulling away now. How are you feeling for tomorrow for T2, which obviously sadly won't be streamed or commentated, I do not believe, so I can't. What? Oh, well, that's saddening.
Yeah. So the opener sadly won't be publicised, but are you looking forward to it, being a driver?
Yeah, definitely looking forward to racing against all these drivers. Japella comes into the pits then, and
about time.
Yeah, 20 lap old tyre. So pretty long on that stint actually, and I'll now want to soft, I believe. But yeah, feeling good for T2. Obviously going to see where I can qualify. Obviously full qualifying could come into play quite a bit. Yeah, we're going to see where we can get, and yeah, go into the race.
You haven't got to worry about that Hunji, because he was very quick. You have to worry about him tomorrow, as he's also not there. So
no Hunji,
that could be a very easy
no who else?
So I won't be there, and nor will Hunji
Ah, yes.
in the Haas.
Interesting.
So that could be a podium for you, and I kind of expect a podium for you.
Unless, of course, CMD sets another blistering lap
Oh.
time to blow us all out of the
No
water.
offense, CMD, but I believe there was definitely a big corner cut there.
Yeah, a bit of a fluke maybe, but you know, if he
He
pulls,
did get a warning on his lap. I didn't look for.
if
Well, could have been anywhere.
if he pulls an incredible rabbit out of the hat, we shall see what we shall see. But yeah,
Shui though, is getting caught by Haronsky and people, as I guess their tyres just really kicking into life now for some bizarre reason. I say that as they pit, or one of them pits. That's Haronsky pitting. But yeah, Shui just not exactly pulling away as I expected. Just casually keeping it at 1 second. He's got no one in his DRS. He doesn't really have to worry. Surf, Cow hits as well, and
ooh,
Jack
Jop's got ahead
past
of Jack. That could be crucial for the lead of this race.
I'm not sure, was that tactical by the Red Bull Academy to let him go through?
Potentially, but Jack, remember, is on the mediums and Jop is on the soft tyres. So strategy really playing into Joe Pella's hands as he now pulls away quite well.
What strategy then? Is Japella on? Is that we can't do a one
I think,
can he?
yeah, you can do a one-stop. We did,
Ah.
he went from the mediums, I think 20 lap old mediums, onto the
Oh
soft
yeah, he
tyres.
did the mandatory tyre, didn't he? 'Cause he had the mediums on.
Yes, felt pretty confident, went to lap 20, and now I think he can definitely pull off those 9 lap softs to the end. Obviously,
nice to
Shui
start to
leading at the
see.
minute. Hopefully, probably going to the end on these tyres.
Yes. First time we get to going. RF gets a penalty now. Exceeding track limits multiple times, receiving his black and white flags. Another one way. Drift King currently in last. Oh god, Sheehan right on Drift King. Didn't go for the move around turn 12 like I expected to see today. But penalty wise, only a few people only on 3 seconds that have penalties. Someone's gone round. I believe that's RF WEC that has gone round. WEC has gone round. It's going again now. Yeah, it is him. As Sheehan gets himself into the points. But Sir with Face can still score points here with his penalties. He's going to make the move now on Cow. To the inside he goes. But it's very late on the brake from both drivers, and Cow goes wide and keeps position as neither of them really wanted to yield there.
My team versus your team here.
Oh,
So is
Squidge,
Face
very
looking
off
to go
track.
round the
That's
outside.
definitely that's an illegal overtake.
So with Face looking to go round the outside, Cow leaves him just enough space, we'll say. So
Squidge
gets
is
a
just
bit of
overtaken
understeer.
off the track.
Has he? Has to give it back then, no?
Yeah. He hasn't though, so it's Drew and the stewards.
We'll
Yeah.
have to have a look
These
at that.
stewards.
I think Finn will flip it.
Oh, Dewey's lost 2 places.
Shui, I think, does he come in or?
No, he's on track. No, he has not lost 2 places.
No, I think he just went a bit wide. Or is it a bit
I'm not sure,
tactical?
but he's got the place back now.
Oh, he's looking
and now
for the
he
DRS.
has lost 2
He's
places.
looking for the DRS. No, he comes
The
in. He
pits.
comes in. Shui comes into the pits then, leaving Joe Pella into P3. 6-second gap with 7 laps to do it. RF leaves the session after DNFing. Not entirely sure what happened there, but Sam now looking for the move that will promote him
It's
up.
a front wing
into
change,
P1.
sorry. It's a front wing change for DRS.
So
Dewey.
must have gotten
Or
some sort
DCRS,
of damage.
sorry. That's why he's had to pit.
Must have
That's
gotten
going to
some
put him
damage.
behind Squidge. And I believe that easily could put him behind Sheehan as well.
Sheehan.
Yeah, behind
coming down.
both Alpines.
Oh dear. Poor stop there.
Oh,
or
Sheehan
even
goes-
so, his face comes down.
Perks
into
goes
P10.
very far off. Big bit of mistake from Perks. He really misjudged the braking zone straight into the side of Sheehan. And himself going very far off. And Sir with Face now into the points.
P10 officially. So he's now got 6 laps to catch up to maybe Perks and even Finn if he really can pull off the pace. Looking,
I mean, they are both on hards.
they are both
so
on
it
hard.
is
so this
It
could
is
be
only
very
softly
doable.
hard, so I kind of fresh softs at that. I definitely expect him to catch them, and he currently is definitely catching them. 2 attempts he's just caught them in a matter of a few corners. But Shuey though,
Oh, I think Perks is slowing down a little bit. Must be, unless those hard tyres are really wearing off or just so much slower.
I think he's got front wing damage, to be honest.
Yes,
He did go into the side of Sheehan, and Sam takes the lead. I didn't even see the fact he's so
Sam
close.
does take the
They're
lead.
side by side, though, the two leaders. Into turn 1, Jack keeps it within the confines of track limit, and Lewis, so does he, but without, who's got DRS? Lewis has the DRS and the overtake to enable him to stay ahead, but into the braking zone, side by side, Sam stays within track limit. My
So
voice
we're
gone
faced
high.
down the
They're
inside of
side by
Perks.
side still, and Lewis holds
Oh,
on for
bit
the
of
lead.
contact, bit of contact. I think he's gonna let him
Between
back
who?
through. Oh, Sheehan! And so his face has hit Sheehan. It's a monumental accident.
Oh
Cal
no!
Morton into Sheehan. Sheehan retires
safety
from the
car.
race. It's got to be a safety car. Oh dear.
It's the front wing damage. Yeah,
Yes,
no front
no
wing for
front
Sir
wing
with
then for
face.
Sir with face. That promotes Spirit up into P11. Very lucky for Perks, who was looking on the brink of getting overtaken. Shuey might be in luck here. It might have played into his hands. Down into P8.
Did you see what happened?
I did see. I was riding on board with Sir with face. He was down the
What
inside.
happened?
He was down the inside of VFR Perks, and he obviously came to the outside going into turn 2. Sheehan was then sat on the outside curb, and it was another Sam's incident, completely unavoidable. Honestly, lucky to escape with all 4 wheels attached. And yeah, so unlucky.
So you're
Something's
saying
happened.
it wasn't Sir's fault?
It definitely wasn't Sir's fault, completely accidental.
Ah, phew. But so it was the
Goldfinger.
same incident pretty much for the both Hash drivers then.
Goldfinger calling it a strategic masterclass from Dropella. Mikkel calling Sheehan a, you might want to get the bleep button ready.
Oh, mate, okay, mate. You read the message and I'll bleep.
Sheehan,
but let me get-
you... Bit of a lip bleep, but anyway. Obviously, Sir with face then coming into the pits. So unlucky from him. I think Cal's also got some damage. But yeah, oh, VFR Perks comes into the pits. Oh, Jack's come in.
Right.
Jack's come into the pits, I think. Yeah, Jack
Has he?
and Shuey all came in. Both came in, maybe a double
That
stack.
is perfect
Both on the
for
soft tyres.
everyone.
Jop also on the soft tyres. Sam, Lewis,
But
Honsky. This is
Heronsky
going to be an incredible
does
race.
lead because he didn't pit.
I think this is going to be an incredible race to the end. Could we see maybe an Alpha Tauri and Red Bull Honda-powered engine filled podium? Or maybe
Liam currently feels that Lewis can get the win.
Lewis? Maybe. It's so much potential and they're so close at the top. You know,
But he's got to remember he has got Sam behind him, he's got Jop behind him, he's got Shuey behind him.
Sam's saying that Shuey
right
should
now,
win tonight.
Sir with face is only P12 after that.
So unlucky for...
He's only got to make
Sir.
2 places.
It's very unlucky from Sir. Obviously, I think he's praying for a little bit of a spin, maybe from Lotus or maybe even Lewis or someone like that. Squidge also maybe prominent for spinning onto this this curb here that he's just coming past. Yeah, definitely looking for the points. Unfortunately, his teammate has retired, but definitely wanting to make up for both him and his teammate.
Someone's pitting. Finn's pitting.
Finn's coming into the pits? No, he's not.
No, he's not. He's not pitting.
No one's coming into the pits.
For me, he just drove into the pit lane. It looked like.
No one's come into the pits though.
Nope. I thought Finn was pitting.
Okay.
The A11, 4 lap old softs.
Ooh, could play into his
The
hands.
same as Heronsky. the longer we're under the safety car, the more obviously they're going to wear. And what is going right? There's so many overtakes that are happening here. I don't. That people are. Oh, this is weird. Overtakes under the safety car right now.
Alright, well, shall we go through the grid then? We've got Hronsky in P1 leading the way as this safety car comes in. Lewis from Big Massive Sam, Joe Pella in the AlphaTauri, Shuey and his teammate Jack Esperi Lotus in P7, Finn P8, who's gone quite a bit wide to let Squidge back through, who is now in P8, Finn down in P9, Perks his teammate behind him, Luigi Sven in P11, so with Face, your only driver left, into P12, Cal Morton.
Yep, thanks for reminding me.
Cal Morton, Joe Pella's teammate, down in P13. Binkers from Drift King and Monkey D Brand rounds off the grid. He was going through the S section, so maybe went for a pit stop, we'll see, I think.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is sort of short safety car in this lap.
Potentially. It will be announced.
Otherwise, we'll only have a couple of laps of racing.
I don't think the safety car's going to come in. If so, it'll be a late call. No, safety car's going out for one more lap. So, could this be another Abu Dhabi where the team bosses get on to the FIA channel?
I'm going to get onto it now, actually.
Yeah, they say hello. We've got to get this race going, otherwise. All right, Grovey saying, "Head down, mate. Get the places back. I'll give you radio silence." Obviously, giving Sir with Face all the opportunities to concentrate. Williams saying to Lewis, "Come on, lad. You can win this. Make it happen." The Ferrari team boss saying to Sam, "Head down. We know what you can do." Grovey asking, "Can we go bleep racing?" Seb saying, "Guess who's here?" Obviously back somehow.
Yes,
Sam
back.
Sam saying this game
Back
is a
again,
bleeping
copyright.
joke. Shuey asking Michael Massey or Mikhail Massey to wake up. 2 laps of racing. If the safety car doesn't get away, I think we're going to have some strict words being said after this race. Yeah. Safety car then looking to come in this lap. Groovy getting on the radio, being very, very angry. Everyone getting very angry at the FIA. Williams saying, "Matty, let's go motor racing." Groovy saying, "Bleeping hell, bring this bleeper in."
I'm fuming.
Safety car coming in this lap then. So we will get 2 laps of racing. Hronsky to lead us away. This should be a very interesting one. He knows how to control a safety car. Very, very
How is he going?
interesting.
Is he going to do what Jock did and go very slowly?
I
No,
don't
he's not.
think so. He's
Sticking with the safety car.
right behind the safety car. And I think as soon as he gets the
This is
chance,
kind
he's
of.
gonna
Is
go.
this going to work for him?
Yeah,
When's he gonna
the
back
safety car
off?
could hold him up.
But he
He's
can't
not
back
gonna
off, can he?
back
He
off.
has to contain this. He has to maintain.
He's
this
gonna go,
pace.
and he's gonna
It's
go,
worked.
and
It
it's
has
worked
worked.
so brilliantly for Hronsky. A full
It's
1.4
Lewis
second gap.
gonna lose out
Sam
to
going
Sam
down
though.
the inside maybe of Lewis. Joe Pella gets a perfect view to it. Sam down the inside. Joe
Very
Pella
close.
hits the
There
back
is
of Sam.
contact,
And Shuey now.
but Cal
Maybe.
Mort's got ahead of Sir with Face.
Ooh,
That's not what I want to
unlucky.
see, but that's what you want to see, and the rest of the AlphaTauri
It
boys.
is what we want to see. But
As
I
Drop
think
goes
so.
right into the
It
back of,
deserves all
it looks like it goes
points
into
today.
the back of
I think
into
we're
the
gonna
back of Sam, who pushes him into the back of Lewis. Bit of a Jenga, no Jenga, wrong game. Dominoes here. One into the other and into the other. Yellow flag as Binkers has ended up putting it around, but he's gone with a Ferrari. He has gone with Drift King.
Cal Morton making up places here. And I definitely think the unlucky driver of the day here has to go to Sir with face. I mean, up into the points. Unfortunately, smacked into Sheehan. He's definitely going to have a post-race interview, I believe. Is that right?
I think, yeah, definitely get both. We need to do... I want to do the top 3, and then I think maybe an interview with...
Sir.
With Sir, I think, yeah. Job, though, and Sam, side by side, out of the
Job
final
looking
corner,
for the
but that's
podium
invited
places.
Shuey to get involved. They are going to go 3 wide.
Shuey goes down the inside of the pair of them, though.
But Lewis,
Take
though,
me
on
free.
Horonsky. Lewis on Horonsky, round the outside.
Ooh,
Lewis is going to try
and
to go, and
Job
they
Ellis
make contact. Lewis and Sam has hit Lewis, and Job Ellis involved as well on the final lap. It's
Rocky
carnage at turn 1.
Absolute carnage here. And Propeller down into P11. So his face gets into the
He's in
point.
P10.
God, sir.
Come on,
He's got down the
vamos.
inside of
He's going to go for
Luigi.
P9.
He's gone for P9. So his face just about manages to
Almost
keep
made
it
it into P9, but what has happened at turn 1?
Unbelievable scenes here as Stern with face takes
They're
P9.
still side by
He's going
side.
to go down the inside. He goes
And
a
he
bit
has
wide.
made the move stick.
Luigi
Yes, he has.
He's made the
P9
move
for Sir with face.
P9 for Sir with
but
face. P7 for Cal
Shuey,
Morton.
right on the back of Lewis, down the
Shuey
main,
on the
down
back
the
of Lewis
back
here.
straight. On
Holy
the final
moly,
DRS straight.
what
What
has
happened at turn 1?
Well, I
What
think,
happened at turn 1?
right, from what I could see then, it's not, hold on, we'll get to this after the race. Shuey now with a now or never moment, just like in qualifying.
He's going to go
Looking
for
for
it
the
into the
move
final
on
corner.
Lewis,
I would. I
who
think
could
any
get the
driver would
win
at this
here.
point.
Lewis does have penalties though. Throw his face up into P9, incredible. D-Brand
He has
gets
got
3
penalties.
seconds.
He's got penalties.
So
He hasn't
P10,
scored
still a
points.
point, still a point, there's still a point for him.
It is points.
And
But Lewis,
comes home
though,
to win it on track.
he's going to take the
DRS
checkered
Shuey.
flag to win the race. But Shuey, though, with penalties applied, takes P1.
It's a
And
Red
Cal
Bull
Morton
1-2. Cal Morton up into
takes P3. Jack, yeah, the 1-2 for Red Bull.
A 4.
Out of no... Oh, my voice is so squeaky.
Oh my god,
Jack,
unbelievable
out
scenes
of
here.
nowhere for the P2.
Incredible scenes. This race has been absolutely flip-turned on its head. Inspector Seb not happy at all, slamming his headphones just like a certain Mr. Toto Wolff. Absolutely insane last bit of racing. Holy moly, I don't think we'll see a race like that ever again. Bronsky very understandably angry. We're gonna have an interview with him. Jack and Shuey on the podium. It's a Honda podium. We have Shuey in first, Jack in second, and Cal Morton from the depths coming home into P3 for AlphaTauri. Japella finishing P12. Oh my god, I don't think we're going to see a race like that ever again. Sir with face gets P8! Would you believe, Roby? P8 for Sir with face.
I need to edit my radio message.
Jesus H. Christ. What a Grand Prix. Probably the only thing we're ever going to see again. Honestly, incredible. It's a bloody podium for Cal Morton.
Right, let's get some interviews.
I think we're gonna go for Shuey first. Shuey.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna take a picture first of the grid, just so we know.
Invite to a party.
I guess I'll do the
Hello,
interviews.
Shuey.
No.
Want to include your audio?
So obviously, Shuey, an
Can you include your audio? Include your audio.
absolutely incredible.
What a drive.
I
Yeah.
didn't deserve to win that, but you know, I had.
What do you mean you didn't deserve to win that? You drove. You commanded that race so well.
I got taken out by a back marker, unfortunately. I'm not going to report that because we're here to have fun. But yeah, I drove well in the end. I think, you know, it could have gone better, but it's a real shame that whatever happened at the end, because nobody deserves to lose a race like that. But in the end, good result.
But as we saw, Mark Webber ask Valtteri Bottas, what did you have for breakfast, Huey?
Oh, what did I have for breakfast? I think I just had cereal. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I just had cereal.
Right, Cereal Boss 3000.
I do love cereal.
What cereal was it? Obviously, other cereals are available with this answer.
It's like Swiss muesli. I don't know if you know that, but with yogurt. It's pretty healthy as well. So.
Sounds nice.
It was pretty nice with some blueberries as well.
Sounds like it would kill me, but it sounds nice.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, but man, what a race!
That was a great race. I don't think you can be annoyed at that. You can be annoyed at the fact you got taken out by Sam. I think that's what we've got to talk about. What happened to you? Like, how do you feel about that one?
Yeah, so I'd say it's a racing incident, and if I had to pick, it would be more my fault. But it's on the mediums; they're overheating because I'm fighting Sam so hard, and then I can't get the grip in, and I brake a little bit late, so then he falls off wide. And the physics of this game are awful, so he just gets on the curb, and then boom, we just smash him. Yeah, I'm very sorry to Sam for that incident.
Yeah, I was about to mention Sam and the fact that his race ended. I can't blame you. He doesn't want to blame you. Just unfortunate for both of you. You end up with damage. He ended up with his race over. But I think we've got to leave you now so we can get some other interviews in.
Yeah.
But again, great drive. Good luck in Imola, and have fun looking at the rear wing of the Haas car.
Oh, I doubt it. Maybe when I lap them.
Ooh, feisty words.
When you're battling for P1, alright? When you're battling for P1.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I'll look out for them.
Good drive today.
Yeah, thank you.
Have fun.
Enjoy the review.
Jack.
I think I'll conduct this one. Yeah. We'll see what goes on.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You invite him.
I don't know. I don't have his username. Jack 1 2 3 3 4 4.
You go.
I think that's him.
I just did it off the game. I haven't invited him.
Of course. But I can't because Xbox app. Please invite him, please.
You're on Xbox app.
Yeah, I am on Xbox app. There we go. Jack. In he comes.
Did you include your audio in the whole stream?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
That's
Jack,
it.
please
Hello,
include
Jack.
your audio.
Hello.
Well, an incredible race from you then. Obviously getting the second ever 1-2 in F1. Wow. Obviously you were in the first 1-2 ever. How does it feel for you to see you and your teammate on the top steps today?
Yeah, that's just perfect way to start it, although very lucky at the end there.
Of course. So did you see it unfold? What was going through your mind during that final lap?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty much confirmed for, I think, P5 there, but the two of them just seemed to be weaving on the straight, and it was just inevitable they were going to hit each other. And then I think it was Wronski was just minding his own business and got taken out.
Of course, you have to feel for Wronski, but of course, you saw the whole race. You were up at the front the whole race. Who do you feel should have won that race?
I think normal strategies after the first safety car, it was going to definitely be Joe Pella. On the soft tires, he was just so much faster.
Of course. And yeah, obviously going to be leading the constructors. Is this something you feel you can carry on into the next rounds?
I think Bahrain's probably one of my better tracks, so we'll see.
Well, I think that's all the questions I have. If there's anything else from you, Grovey, I think we'll say thank you very much. Great race from you. And we'll see you not next week, but the week after, because there is a Christmas break.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. Right, up next
Right,
then.
next driver.
It's got to be the one and only Cal Morton.
I haven't got his. I don't know what his username is.
Cal Morton. Oh damn. News. Shuey takes the win then. Let me see if I can find him. Cal Morton. I think. I don't think we're gonna be able to find him.
It's Cal Morton 01, isn't it? Actually, I've recently played with. It's the easiest way of doing it. Cal Morton, found him.
I'll conduct this one as well, considering my team, right? Yeah. Okay. And I guess you can introduce that.
Is he gonna join?
I'll see what I can do. But
I have invited him.
whilst he's joining, shall we dissect what happened?
You can do.
Shall we dissect what happened into the first corner?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna get. Yeah, actually, you do that. Once we've done this. Yeah, quickly talk about that, and then we can end off the stream.
Alright, so I definitely think turn one. Oh, Cal Morton has actually joined.
You're here. Hello.
Hello, Cal. So into the questioning then. Obviously, throughout the race, not exactly into the highest positions, but a P3 finish from you, Cal. How do you feel?
Yeah, it's pretty good to be back into racing in this league and to be on the podium. It's quite nice. Obviously, the race didn't go really well for me. I got taken out a couple of times. Had a pretty decent start, but then fell down. But then it's just all about not getting any penalties, and that promoted me back up to P3. So yeah, I'm very happy with the result.
Of course. And how do you feel about your teammate Joe Pella, who pretty much sacrificed himself, if I may say so boldly, as to, finish...
Oh, Cal, can you include your audio?
Oh, include your audio, Cal! No!
Yeah, I am.
Are you?
It says I am. Yeah, I've ticked it.
So untick it and then retick it. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
I haven't got the stream up, but Nick just said to get you quickly ready. Oh, he has, don't worry. Okay, right.
Alright, so, Cal Morton, your first your first race back, obviously on the podium. How does it feel to be up there? First time, but how does it feel? Obviously, you had close moments with one of Barovi's drivers, Sir with Face. How do you feel about the fact that he's got into the points today? Yep. Well, thank you. Oh.
I was gonna say, just to reiterate what you said, it was a good race from yourself. You did obviously had that good bit about. I think you just mentioned about with Sir, didn't you, Jeansy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was exciting to watch. from my team ownership point of view. Shame to see you come out on top, but it was.
Cal, buddy, we can't hear you. Stop including and then re-include. We can't hear you, buddy. The audio isn't working. Sorry to cut you off there, Karobi. Cal, you have to include your audio, buddy.
I'm just gonna leave it there. If Cal's complicated, it will just work.
Okay. Well.
So to everyone, obviously we can't mention now. There obviously is no race next week because we have the Christmas break. There is a T2 race tomorrow for everyone. It's in T2, but like I mentioned earlier, won't be streamed or anything, so there will be no available race watching unless Mick can sort something out and get some commentators and stuff sorted. But thank you for watching, and from me, and I'm going to assume from Jingsy, it's we wish you all a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
And we will see you on New Year's Day.
On New Year's Day.
And so a Happy New Year, but we will see you on New Year's Day. Feliz Navidad.